Someone wants their shirt, I heard that, right? First of all, I just want to say thank you to Melvin for calling us, you know, because that's what we do. People say we need a hand, we show up, right? What does this say? An injury to one? An injury to one? So if you need help, you give us a call, right? And up in Canada, what we say, union, when I say union, you say power. Union power. That's right. So I wasn't prepared coming up here. All I know is I suit up and I show up, right? When anybody reaches out, we're there. That's what I was taught. This union job has given me, as a minority, as a woman, as a Native Indigenous woman, as a Chinese woman whose father was an immigrant in Canada, a really, really good job, a good opportunity. So what do? I give back. I give back. You know, I thank the teachers because they're the ones taking care of our kids, right? My last name is Parent, but you're taking care of the kids. I love that. So, you know, I asked my president about coming up here and support, and he's all about us supporting other workers, you know, because workers are workers. And some of you might see the lovely pin that we probably ran out of, but it says, our coast, our jobs, our future. We're dealing with the same thing up in Canada. Our coast, our jobs, our future. Because who's paying for this infrastructure? Us, workers. Who's taking care of the people who can't put food in their mouth? The taxes from us, workers. Yeah, showing up. ILWU strong. You know, if they're not in a union net, what do? We organize, and fucking organize. So, you know, I don't even drink. I support that organization. Why? Because they're union. And what does my shirt say? Union rights, human rights. Union rights, human rights. Union rights, human rights.
Union rights,
Human rights. Thank you. So I appreciate that because we got to help other people who can't be there to help themselves. We have a responsibility when people reach out. So, you know, again, coming from where I come from, we honor our elders, we honor the pensioners, and I'm always inspired by the pensioners. I'm honored by the people who went before us to get these jobs, to get these contracts, that are sharing that wisdom, sharing that knowledge. Why? Because when we all do better, we all do better. That's what a pensioner says. This elder, Barry Campbell, he's got this bag. And he's a pensioner, and he can barely speak because of the health and issues that he deals with, dealing with asbestos and working stuff that he has to deal with. And one of these pictures he has, this bag, it says, when we all do better, we all do better. So again, it's about elevating everybody. I just want to thank everybody here for coming. I thank you for the hospitality you've given us for Canada. We are here to support you. We love you, and God bless you.
Our oppressors is our labor.
I'm Mike Parent. I'm local 514. I'm a ship and dock foreman out of Vancouver, Canada.
And
why did you come down to the Bay Area to join this May Day rally?
Well, my wife's also on the executive of ILWU Canada, and Melvin asked us to come down and support. He told us the issue, and having experienced gentrification in Vancouver, I can tell you, if they put that stadium here, your port's dead. So I came here to support Local 10.
So what kind of gentrification is going on in your area?
When I say people, you say
fight. We had a Shelburne refinery in Vancouver, and what happened was they gentrified that. In the 80s, what they did was they consolidated production of oil, moved it to Alberta. So everyone bought the houses all around that refinery, and so what happened was when they came back to re-refine again, all of the neighbors through gentrification said, no, it smells, it's loud, it's noisy, and they couldn't do that. So now gentrification means my gas is $8 a gallon. Now, I make equivalent to American money in Canada, so $8 a gallon, a lot of money. When you guys lose this dock, this cargo's going to go somewhere. It's either going to go north, or it's going to go to Tacoma, or Canada, or somewhere. But the cost of living here is going to be exorbitant. It's going to kill your dock. It's going to kill your community. So we're here down to support you, and that's what gentrification means to me.
Thank you.
This is my wife.
Talk about while you're videotaping. Are you streaming?
I'm live streaming. Yeah.
Well, talk about that's important so people can see it. What's your name?
Live streaming. Joulene Parent from Local 500 ILWU Canada.
And you're trying to get the word out because you feel the issues here are important for Canadian longshore workers.
We're an international union, right? So it's providing that to people who are still back home. We're having a May Day rally right now, actually, because so people up in Canada are having a May Day rally. But like I said in my speech earlier, Melvin made the phone call and said he wanted some people to come down, and so we just show up and we support. So it's about supporting workers, supporting the community, and we're international. That's what we do.
And Native people are getting involved. Native Americans are in Local 10 as well. There's an attack on the Native people of this United States and Canada. What's going on in Canada?
Oh, gosh.
Where do you start?
It's a big topic. It's a hot topic. If you look up in every port, well, on the West Coast, I can only speak to what I've done and research, is they actually call them the bows and arrows. So they were the first longshore on the waterfront. ILWU up in Canada, even in the solidarity stories, it talks about the longshore and the original workers on the waterfront. So the workers back then, especially the precarious jobs and logs, were the most dangerous, and so they gave it to the marginalized communities, whether it was Black or the First Nations, Native, Indigenous communities there. But when the recession hit, everybody wanted the jobs, even if it was the dangerous ones, the precarious ones. And so, I think that's the beautiful thing about Harry Bridges. Harry Bridges was about bringing the unity together. It's about all workers, and that, all workers are workers, and fair work for fair wage days paid and safety. So we actually did a hiring recently and provided jobs to the First Nations in the community, the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh, because it's the right thing to do. So we still give into the community. That's what it's about. And we are also fighting about human rights being union rights.